Alright, hi guys, this is Jenny. This evening we're going to talk about the quick fight spell and what you need to perform a quick fight spell in your own home. And then I'm going to make a second video and show you how this candle should burn. But in the meantime, you're going to get this candle. It's about $13 on Amazon. It's called the breakup candle and you'll be able to see it. Then once this candle arrives, you're also going to need to have with you the following. You're going to need pepper. Let me see if I can. Black pepper. Everyone has that in their own home. Then you're going to need this breakup oil. I buy it on Amazon too. I like this one because it has the spices. So it makes them fight. Make sure you shake it when you are ready to use it. But this is the breakup oil that I use. Then you're going to need a love breaker. Still on Amazon, but any Botanica or anything will do. You will also need a black art oil. And as far as powder goes, this is gopher dust. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it, you can collect it. If you've never done this before, I recommend that you get it on Amazon. It is best to do so. Then you need gopher dust. Finally, hot foot powder. You should spend something like around $60 for this. It is not cheap, but again, this is something that you're gonna do in your own home, and it's probably cheaper than if you're coming to me, for example. Although I do offer this on my site, I can do this for you, but you can also do it yourself. So then you're gonna need a pin. I have a pin right here, or a needle, right? Right. So here's what you're going to do. I've already prepared this because this is for one client that I care about very much. And you're going to see that it has a lot of powder. You're going to get a small piece of brown paper bag, and you're going to write his name under in the paper bag corresponding to the man, and her name in the paper bag corresponding to the woman. The two pieces should not be one piece, so you need to kind of detach those, and this is what it would look like here. So you have two pieces of brown paper bag under. So then you're going to write the name of him and her, and this is how you're going to do this. The name of her is going to be written from top to bottom, so Jane Doe. The name of him is going to be written from bottom to top, so John Doe. You're going to engrave it with the pen, and the reason why we're doing this is because we want him and her not to agree on anything. We want them to go different ways, different directions on anything that's concerning them, right? So this is kind of like the preparation. And then I just put the first thing that I do, but I'm going to do this again. I put a lot in here, as you can see, because I do want these people to fight and go separate ways. It is usually best to do this not on married couples, but on married couples it can cause other person to fight. If you're using gopher dust, this is the first thing that I would put, and I would only put it on her, not on him. Especially if your client intends to keep him and get rid of her. So most of the powders you're going to put on her, not on him. So you're going to start with the hot foot powder, with the gopher dust, and you're going to sprinkle it on her feet because you want this woman to be to have very bad luck. Then you're gonna go with the graveyard dirt. What the graveyard dirt does is that it stops the sex. And if this is a non-married couple, it's a great way for these two people not to have sex. So you can do this even if somebody is trying to, right? You put it all around. Don't put it on top because otherwise your candle will not burn. So be careful with that. So then you're going to, now that you put graveyard dirt in the middle, you're going to close this and put the graveyard dirt away. Make sure you wash your hands after because this is really toxic stuff. Then you're going to grab the pepper. You want them to fight. So you're going to sprinkle the pepper all around. Make sure not to sprinkle the pepper at the top because otherwise the stick will crack and your candle might turn off. So you want to be careful with that. So, but just do sprinkle pepper everywhere in the plate because you want these two people to fight. Then you proceed with the hot foot powder, but only on her. Like this. Then I will go with the love breaker on him first because you want him to stop loving her. So like this. And I would then again go with the breakup oil. The black hearts oil goes last and it only goes on her. I mean, if you don't care about the guy, you can keep it on both. But if you intend to keep the guy, for example, or your client wants to keep the guy, then it's not a good idea to put the black hearts oil on him, only on her, because you want her to suffer. Real toxic. Alright, so now I'm going to stop here. And the next video that I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to turn on this candle and say an incantation. And then we're going to talk about which one will burn to the ground and which one will not. Thank you.